Mr. President of the IPU, Mr. President for this Assembly, Mr. Secretary General, the speakers in the House, deputy speakers, honorable members, and staff, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the Africa Group to reiterate on two issues. The first issue, we would like to remind the IPU under your presidency, Mr. President and the Secretary General, what we initially said in Kigali, our intention to suggest to you to change the statutes and the rules so that you allow ample time to the members here to get a chance to know the emergency items in advance. That means setting up a deadline of submission of those emergency items so that the geographical groups would have a chance to look at them before the meeting is convened officially. The second issue that I would like to bring to your attention, which is the last one, is the fact that we always come to these conferences and we only have to consider one item as an emergency item. That is a big challenge because we meet here as the world parliamentarians. And it's very unlikely that in the whole world we will have only one issue that is agreeable to everybody as an emergency item. And so the members of parliament from all over the world are forced to choose between a hard rock and a stone. And sometimes you have competing issues which are equally important. So it's important, Mr. President, that we reach a point where we don't really have to say no to women and rights of children. Like in this case, we had to vote against the motion which was brought about by Argentina. But it was a very important one to protect the women, to protect the children. And now we were all, we had to go against it. But I mean, who doesn't want the women and children to be protected in all situations? But because we are forced to choose only one, then we had to vote against the rest and then go with one. But if our rules and our statutes are changed to allow to have more than one item, it will give a chance to these members of parliament from all over the world to canvass on different issues than just one as we do right now. In conclusion, because our geographical regions are just too many, we have to take into account that one issue as an emergency item is insufficient because the world is diverse and we are likely to always have competing issues that we have to vote against and for just because we need one and both of them, maybe they should be considered together. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. That's the statement on behalf of the African Geopolitical Group.